Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Crazy college football day in America going on. Of course, there is a different kind of football across the pond that, shall we say, is a little bit more important on Saturdays and even Sundays than America. But the beautiful thing about sports is you can enjoy and watch both. So we have a class and basic catalyst bundle to grade on this Saturday. And I must say, these things have changed a great deal in terms of their overall value since, of course, the Catalyst store came into effect. And you can see how much I've already taken advantage of that store this week. I've bought out all the Max Tier 2 Alpha and all the Max Tier 5 Basic. So, with that being said, let's get into it, huh? We're going to go to the unit offer. It's 2,750 units, which is one of the highest unit offers we've seen this year. The highest we go usually about 3,000. Notice, though, that what makes this even higher, because quite a few of the unit offers we see for 3,000 are limit 1. This is limit 2. So Kabam is hoping that somebody like myself, who likes to hoard units, would throw 5,500 of my units at this offer. Also keep in mind that Quicksilver, as the sub-featured champion in the new featured Cavalier Crystal, is coming to the contest on Thursday, and a lot of people are going to throw a lot of units at that crystal. So, let's check it out, shall we? A Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector, is that a 100% selector? It is indeed. Now, you can see I've got 4 of each except for Skill, which I just formed last night in a daily card. So, certainly, this is not the value that it was even in June, before the July 4th offers for especially Paragon players reset the Catalyst market to such a degree that it plummeted the value of this item if you bought those. And then half of a Tier 6 Basic and half of a Tier 3 Alpha. Now, we have seen the price of these plummet for cash to about $30 each, or it's worth noting that it was $70 to buy the month daily card, and the $70 Paragon daily card gave Paragon players half of a Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha immediately, and then a fully formed by the end of 30 days. And that was for $70, which, again, $70 worth of units. Obviously, if you want to guarantee yourself that many units or that much cash, you've got to buy the 3,100. But you could easily say that $70 worth of units is at least $1,450 plus $850, so that's over 2,200 or 2,300 units. So this is more than that. This is 2,750. With that being said, free-to-play players, they're trying to drain your units. Now, again, it's weird to say free-to-play because how many Paragon members out there are actually free-to-play? I'd imagine very, very few, if any, because I called it Wallet Breaker for a reason when the title came out. You needed to get multiple Act 7 exploration bundles, plus spring cleaning, plus July 4th offers to be safe, and obviously that's the opposite of free-to-play. Now, the Thronebreaker class bundle is the same price without the selector. Wow. So, I thought originally my takeaway was that Paragon players for units have a fairly similar offer for what this was like 4 months ago, but a fully formed for almost $200 worth of units is certainly, compared to the cash equivalent, a jacking up of about $130 worth of units for that. Now, of course, it's hard to compare apples and oranges sometimes because units can be grinded for free and cash is cash. But at the same time, you would wish to see, I don't know, maybe someday the next progression of this offer, which is the Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragments, but they're not going to introduce those until exploration of Act 8, which I think is actually pretty smart because the faster that we get rank 5 materials and the more common we get rank 5 6-star materials, the more relics and 7 stars will be pushing themselves into the game. But Thronebreakers, you guys, the only guaranteed value, you don't even get half of a tier 3 alpha. You just get tier 6 basic catalyst power. That is a miss. That is a miss for the same price. And, you know, the biggest part of this is not a selector. If you ask me what I thought a fair Thronebreaker offer would be, I would say compared to the Paragon, half of the tier 6 basic, half of the tier 3 alpha, and a 50% tier 5 class catalyst power selector. But I'm telling you, if you're targeting a certain champion to take to rank 3 or even rank 4, the non-selector for the tier 5 class catalyst crystal is the opposite of what you want to invest in, because there's no guaranteed outcome in it. It's not choice, it's all chance, which is what my channel votes against when I grade. I think the Paragon bundle is like a C plus B minus. If you've got the units, if you have to spend cash for it, it goes down to a generous D grade. But the Thronebreaker offer, comparatively especially, I'm going to give this a just straight up D minus. And the only thing that's keeping it from an F is the fact that free-to-play players who are Thronebreaker don't get to purchase tier 6 basic or tier 3 alpha much, but I just can't believe that there are no tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments in it. That's a huge waste. Thronebreakers, you got screwed this weekend. Sorry, everybody. It's just the truth.